Hello and welcome to this brand new YouTube channel that I have created, and my first ever attempt on making a YouTube video. And because of that, I hope that you will give me the benefit of the doubt, because this will very much be a learning by doing process. I have no experience on making these videos and cutting them the right way, but I will do my best, and I hope that I will learn quickly and find my way as I go. I have started this channel because I wanted to create a place for me to share my love of gardening and to create a space where I can show the development of my garden over time. This is definitely not the biggest of gardens, and it isn't a perfect garden, but I hope to show that in spite of that, it is possible to create something beautiful and to have success with gardening. I'm a full-time working mom of three. I'm a wife, and we are living in a small town in the middle of Jutland in Denmark. We are leading a great but also very busy life here, and therefore my time in the garden is often quite limited. But that is also one of the reasons that I love gardening, because in this very busy life of mine, the garden has become my happy place where I can relax mentally and just put my hands in the ground. I'm not a gardener by profession, and I'm completely self-taught. I don't know everything, and I'm still very much learning as I go. I hope that I might be able to inspire others who might be hesitant to take on gardening, maybe because they are insecure on what to do, to just get out there and try it out. It doesn't need to be perfect to bring you a lot of joy, and some things will fail, but a lot will also work out great and might surprise you. And step by step, you can make big changes along the way. I myself never have enough time for all my plans and dreams for the garden, but I try to appreciate the progress that I am able to do and to see the impact that even a short time outside during the week is able to make. I hope that you will follow along on my journey to creating the garden of my dreams. We bought our house in 2014. At that time, we didn't have any experience maintaining a garden. Our house is a very typical house of the 1970s and stood pretty much originally inside. The house actually have quite a big garden compared to most of the houses on our street, and at the time that scared me a bit. I was not an outdoor person, and all my hobbies were inside hobbies like knitting, sewing and other creative stuff. Therefore, I warned my husband that he needed to be able to see himself handling the garden mostly on his own, and he luckily agreed. The garden had a lot of big trees and were quite dark and had almost no flowers, besides some very beautiful big rhododendron bushes. Even though it looked quite nice on the pictures I have shown here from the real estate agent, it was quite overgrown, and many of the trees and bushes stood so close that they could not grow properly. Therefore, we started out gently cutting down some of the trees and bushes. We were afraid to take away too much, but in time we learned that we needed to choose the plants that we wanted to keep again and give them space to thrive. During this process, I started to get more and more involved. I found it fun to make a plan for the garden and to see the space evolve, and the outdoor physical work also did me really good. Therefore, little by little, the garden truly became my project. I wished for more flowers, more light and space, and more edibles like fruit trees, berries and a little produce. Also, to make the garden a space for the kids to play and explore. It has very much been a learning by doing process. At first, I thought I wanted an open, minimalistic, and modern garden. Over time, I have come to wish for a garden that has a more wild expression and more garden rooms. There's still much to learn, but I love having fun evolving the garden. And my patience is often tested because I would love to just have the garden of my dreams immediately. But I try to be patient and enjoy the work that is already done and planning of the next projects. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you will be coming back for my next videos where I will be making a garden tour and show some of my projects.